Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. I am Old Man 102. I wanted to clear up some confusion on the Trello board, how it works, how to download, and what to unzip, what not to unzip, and how to set up your mods folder. Now, the Trello board is broken up into columns that work independently of each other by scrolling down. So the first column is PayPal me and the link to my Patreon account. The second column is the homestead map and all the mods that run the homestead map. The third column is the Ritchieville map, the Ritchie's Hollow map, the Ritchie's Island map, the soon-to-be released Valley map, and then the custom geo will be used on all four of those maps. Next column over are the required mods. So if you take any map from this column, you need every card from this column. We'll go over that in a minute. Orange column are all the placeable mods and factories that can be used on the Ritchieville, the Ritchie's Hollow, the Ritchie's Island, and the soon-to-be Ritchie Valley map. So these are all of these individual single placeable factories. Some of them are in a mod pack, some of them are single factories. We'll get to those here shortly. And then the last column is the Ritchie's Prairie map. So everything you need for the Ritchie's Prairie map is in this column. So if I want the Ritchieville map, I click on the card, it brings the card up, and then you click on the file, and it'll take you to the download link. And then just hit download for the file. Now I'm not going to download a map because it'll take a few minutes for me to download the map, but I'll show you a smaller file to download. So same thing here. So if you want the hollow map, click on the hollow card, click on the link. This will pop up, and then just hit download, and you'll have the map and the common files folder. Same thing with the islands map. Now, like I said, if you get the Ritchieville map, the hollow map, the islands map, and the soon-to-be valley map, you need everything from this column. So you need the required mod pack, and you have to download it and then unzip it. We'll get to unzipping it in a minute. You need the construction mod pack, you need the assorted placeable pack, you need the vehicle pack, you need the auto load truck pack, you need the placeable silo pack, and you need the animal pen pack. Because this map, all my maps have custom animals, so you have the dogs, the donkeys, the ducks, and the goats. So you need everything from this column in order for the maps to run. If you don't have everything from this column, your map will not run properly, and it may not even load. So you do need everything from this column. Now these are all of the optional factories that you can use as placeables. So this particular one is the saltwater taffy factory. And again, just pull up the card, hit your download, and then just push the download button, and you'll get the file. Now inside of so you want to go to wherever you have your game. So mine's on my PC, Documents, My Games, Farming Simulator 19. Now inside of Farmulator Simming 19 is my mods folder. And then inside of my mods folder, I have subfolders for each map. Now, I'm going to create a second mods folder just for display purposes. I'm just going to call it mods 2, but you're going to want to use your mods folder. Do not rename your mods folder like I just did. This is just for this video so I can show you how to unzip files. So use your mods folder to put all of your files in. Do not create a separate mods folder like I'm doing now. This is just for display purposes, but just pretend that that is your actual mods folder. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to the Trello board. Let's grab something that will download really quickly. So let's go with the assorted placeables pack. So hit this, hit your download. It's going to download this file. Now this one's going to take 3 minutes. I'll do a jump cut if it takes too long to download. So let this download. And I'll show you what to do with what to unzip and what to keep zipped. There we go, not too bad. About 30 seconds left. So just wait for that to download. So download is complete. Alright, let's close that. So let's close the card. Now I open up a separate folder on my desktop just to unzip stuff in. So and then I'll go to File Explorer. I go to Downloads. So I go to my downloads and we have our download. So let's drag it into here. So it says to unzip. It says to unzip the assorted placeable pack. If it says to unzip it, you have to unzip this very first file. Now I use a program called 7-zip. So I go to 7-zip and I just go extract here. Now it's going to pull out a whole bunch of files that are inside of that first zip file. We're going to get a gas pump, a hayloft, a rock crusher, composter, fertilizer factory, grass dryer, heating plant, herbicide factory, seed factory, and a water filter. You want all of the files except for the zipped file. So you can either drag them one at a time into your mods folder, or you can highlight them, unclick the zipped file, or hang on, I want everything but the zipped file. You can go cut and then paste. It's going to put them into your mods folder. Do not put this zipped folder into your mods folder. That one you can actually just delete. And then the same thing if you go back to the Trello board and you download the map. When you download the map, you're going to get a file that you have to unzip first. So unzip it the same exact way that we just unzipped the first file. Here, let me go into my archives and I can show you what that map file looks like. So just bear with me a second. So if you were to download let me find the Ritchieville map. So let me copy that and put it here. Just give that a second to transfer. So this is what the map is actually going to look like if you were to download it. So let that transfer for a second, and I'll go over that with you as well. So if you went to the Trello board and you hit the Ritchieville map and you hit the file and you hit download, this is what you will get. And it's going to say unzip the Ritchieville and common files folder. So the same thing, click on it, go to 7-zip, downloads, go to Google, download 7-zip, the program is free. Go to I should be able to 7-zip. Why is it not? Oh, because I grabbed the wrong folder. Hold on. Let's do that again. Let me delete that. I grabbed the wrong folder to show you. That one was already unzipped. So let me go back here. Let me go back into my archives a second. Bear with me. You won't have to do this step. I just want to show you what it looks like after it's downloaded. I just happened to grab the wrong folder. This is the one I want. So just bear with me a second. Let this one transfer over. Alright, and then let's go back to the Trello. Before I unzip that, let's go back to the Trello board. Let's go to the very first one, the Taffy Factory. Let's click on this, and then let's click on download. Let the Taffy Factory download as well. Should only take a few seconds for that to download. Alright, so let's close the download, and then let's go, it's going to pop into your downloads. So go to your downloads, grab the Taffy Factory. I'm just going to bring it over here to this file for a minute. Now, if you see, the Taffy Factory does not say unzipped. The map and common files tells you to unzip it first. So anything that you download that says unzip first, you have to unzip. If it does not say unzip, it must stay, the file has to stay zipped. So this Taffy Factory that we just downloaded can go straight into your mods folder because it's already, you don't have to unzip it, it has to stay zipped. Now this one you have to unzip, so you're going to want to go to 7-zip and go to extract here. When you extract it here, it's going to pull out the map and it's going to pull out the common files folder. So let it unzip, and then you need this file and this file in your mods folder. So if you want to pull the Ritchieville map over, pull the common files folder over, and delete the zipped folder. You do not need the zipped folder once you have the individual files that are inside of the first zipped. Now, since we have the Ritchieville map, you have to have everything from this column or the map will not work. So you're going to have to download the required mod pack. That one's going to have to be unzipped, and then everything inside is going to have to go into your mods folder. The construction mod pack, you're going to have to download, unzip, and put everything into your mods folder. The assorted placeable pack, download it, unzip it, put everything into your mods folder. The vehicle pack, download it, unzip it, put everything in your mods folder. The auto load truck pack, download it, unzip it, put everything in your mods folder. Silo placeable pack, download it, unzip it, put it in your mods folder. And your animal pen pack, download it, unzip it, put it in your mods folder. Now, the Ritchieville map, the Ritchie's Hollow map, and the islands map, and the soon-to-be valley map will be under here. All of those 4 maps can be in the same mods folder, with everything from this column. So everything from the required mod pack column can go in the same mods folder, and then any of the placeable factories can go in the same mods folder. If you download the homestead map and the animal feed, the homestead map, the equipment pack, and the mod pack, so everything for the homestead map has to be in a separate mods folder than the other 4 maps. And then the same thing with the prairie map in this column. So the prairie map has to be in its own mods folder along with its, so everything you need for the prairie map is in this column. It has to be in its own mods folder. Everything for the homestead map is in this column, and it has to be in its mods folder. And then these soon-to-be 4 maps they could be in the same mods folder. And again, anything from this column, you have to have everything from this column. So that is how the Trello board works. That is how you unzip your files, and that is how you put them in your mods folder. So if the file says to unzip it, it has to be unzipped, and then everything inside has to stay zipped. If you have any questions, please leave them in comments, or go to our Facebook group. I will put the link in the comments of this video to the Facebook group. Go to the Facebook group and ask any questions in our Facebook group, and we will be more than happy to answer those as well. I hope this video was helpful. Please leave comments, like, and subscribe, and have an awesome day.